Hello? Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very short note. Oh, took a little while there. But hello, everyone, and welcome to a very short notice stream. Ordinarily, I would have visitors over in my, this void that I live in to play some D&D tonight, but that got canceled for reasons, so I decided that it'd be better to spend tonight with all of you guys. Also because I have a very, very strong itch to continue our Kaiserreich game. And yeah, I really want to get back at it. I keep loading up the save to look at it, keep planning things out, and I keep wanting to play, but I do not want to leave you guys in the lurch. I want to play with all of you and let all of you see what happens. So we'll get straight to that. Just for any of our new like, hello, I am Lucien von Ronk. I am a historian from another world who has been trapped here, and I enjoy learning about the history of your world. Oh, hello, chat. How are you guys doing? Hello. As you can see, I've gotten a new couch, make it a little bit more comfortable here in this empty void that I exist in. But continuing on from a little something I started last stream and something I would hope to continue doing with in the future, I have a couple more relevant book recommendations to talk about today. Wait, and one will go here. Okay, please. Oh, Alright then. Oh, 1 second. Oh, sorry, 1 second, everyone. Just have a little moment of technical one moment. I will be talking about these momentarily. Alright, okay. So, yes, book recommendations. Like I said, this is something that I would like to do more of and talk about some particular books that are relevant to whatever we're playing today. And let's get these all lined up nicely here. And today I would like to recommend two for you. These are probably some of the best books if you want to get an introduction to the Imperial Japanese military, both the Army and the Navy. They are while they are not meant to be read as a pair, they are very quite complementary because one focuses almost entirely on the Army and the other focuses almost entirely on the Imperial Japanese Navy. These books are Edward Drea's The Imperial Japanese Army, Its Rise and Fall from 1853 to 1945, and David C. Evans and Mark R. Petey's Kaigun, Strategy, Tactics, and Technology in the Imperial Japanese Navy from 1887 to 1941. Now, both of these are pretty they're pretty good text if you are new to the topic and if you're new to the topic and you would like to get started. They do a very good job of they do a very good job of tracing the history of these institutions that really shaped the future and the destiny of Imperial Japan, and just trying to tracing them from their origins and how we ultimately got to where they are. I feel like, from what I have seen, for a lot of people who learn about Imperial Japan, and especially its involvement in World War II, the study of that tends to almost start on, December 7th, 1941, or a little earlier if you talk about China. But really, the roots, I think that in order to properly understand why Japan was the way it was and why its institutions did the things it did, you have to go back very early on, all the way back to the Meiji Restoration or just before that. And both of these books really do that. They go back to the very beginning of these two institutions, which really shaped the history of Japan, and they And yeah, they focus on their story, how they developed, how they influenced each other, what their thoughts were, who the major players were. And yes, if you are interested in this topic at all, I would heartily recommend these as something worth reading. Now, let me put these two aside here so that they are not too much in the way. I think I will make them small so they can stay by me while I am playing, unless they end up blocking the screen. Oh, I can't get it right. There we go. There we go. That looks nice. All right then. I saw someone ask in chat, who are we fighting today? And at the end of last stream, we ended up in a much larger war. I'll get the game going before I give a summation for people who missed last time. But, yes, with my book recommendations out of the way, let's get going. Alright then, so, now that we're back to the game, just listen to that zazzy music. Let me bring up the diplomacy screen so you can see what our situation is. So, last stream honestly went pretty well for us as good old Japan. We are going democratic, and we got a lot of people who joined us, very happily and willingly. The Philippines joined willingly, Siam joined willingly. The Dutch didn't actually join Germany, so that the war against Germany was very, very quick, actually. We quickly overran Malaya and their holdings in Sumatra. We took those, and Germany very, very easily gave up its Pacific holdings and went back to Europe. Germany's in a rough situation, I feel. I'm a little worried for them, but not too much, because it means that they will not come back. And yes, right now we are at war with the Entente, because when we went to go liberate, I am going to say liberate, we are good, happy Japan, and we are freeing Asia from the yoke of European tyranny, European imperialism. Oops, I am so sorry. I forgot to change them. I forgot to get rid of the buttons. There we go. You can see, just pretend you didn't see that. Just pretend you didn't see, you know, my, the buttons that control my existence floating on the side there. Just ignore those. But yes. Yes, so the Dutch joined the Entente, so the Entente declared war on me. So now I'm at war with the Entente, which is also at war with the Internationale. The Indo-Chinese Union also declared war on Siam, who was my ally, so now I'm at war with them. And also, when Zhang Zuolin came to his senses and asked to join the Co-Prosperity Sphere, he pulled me into the war with the Beijing government, aka the Zhili clique. So we are at war with 3 people at once. And I think what we're going to do is our main focus is going to be on ending the wars that can't be ended quickly. And I think the easiest one to take out will be Vietnam first. I think Vietnam can be dealt with pretty quickly, so I'll do that. Our also goal is we are going to be trying to regain control of New Guinea and start pushing against Australia. I think if we knock out Australia, the Entente will leave the war, but I don't know. But yeah, my main focus I'm going to at least try to secure the rest of the Dutch East Indies first before take out care of so I'm gonna try to take care of the Dutch East Indies first before we move on to try to land in Australia. So it's fun. The Entente in this timeline, because Germany won World War I, Britain and France proper fell to syndicalist revolution. So metropolitan France and the island of Britain itself are now ruled by syndicalist governments, the Union of Britain here, who right now was led by Oswald Mosley. We had a little bit of a chat about him last time. And France, and the Commune of France, is currently led by the Sorelians under Georges Valois. I don't actually know what he did in the original timeline, so don't ask me. So those are out of the picture. But the Entente consists... let me pull up the faction map mode for all of us. Factions, 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 factions. Resistance, terrain. Players. Fog of war. Radars. Countries. Where? Factions, there we are. So, the factions in this time... So the Entente are essentially the exiled governments of Britain and France. So the British government fled to Canada, the French government fled to Algeria, and those are the mainstays of the Entente. They've also done pretty well. Norway has joined the Entente, as well. Spain and Portugal also joined the Entente, but Spain is kind of suffering right now. Let me get that away so my books don't get too confusing. Oh, sorry. I do not mean to give you all... I'm just trying to make sure my books aren't too in the way. There we go. Okay, yeah. They're not. Good. Perfect. All right, then. So, yeah. So, technically, they are Britain and France. Just Britain and the original British and French governments rather than metropolitan France and the British Isles. But, yeah, let's get this show on the road. Also, the legation cities are the Entente, so I was able to take Shanghai, and now we're going to just grab Shantou and Hong Kong just to round things off. Night in front, worker too. All right then, so I did some, what's the word I'm looking for? I did some organizing off-stream, just so that things were alright then. Just so things were, you know, a little easier to, I didn't have to spend as much time, in the stream just, you know, doing basic, you know, organizational work. So some of these things I took care of off stream. But yeah, I am just going to start setting up for some naval invasions here so that we can finish off the Dutch East Indies. And yeah, let's get the timeline going again. Legation cities have capitulated. Yay! Yay! Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. What is happening? Where did all my steel go? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. But I have more factories now. That's good. I can get some production back going again. I'm going to need more armored cars to, you know, take care of all the policing I'll have to do. I do want to build up my ground forces a little bit more, so I'm gonna invest. I don't want to put. I need more aircraft though. Tanks. I need tanks. Okay. Yeah, I'm just steadily losing submarines. Okay, where did my steel go? Okay, that's where my steel went. Let's get... The Fengtian government will gladly give me that, so I can get steel from there. I can extract a lot of steel from the... I can get a good amount of steel from, you know, just my, okay. Confederates. Everyone wants to join my wars. The Kingdom of Spain has capitulated to France. Fall. Oh wow, Spain went fast. Okay. I don't know why they keep asking. I feel like everyone's in every war possible right now, and now they're all just asking to join every possible combination of war. That's my only way I can understand this situation. Since we went capitalist this time, we are going to support the Zaibatsu. Since we have a lot of oh wait, crap. I guess I still need some oil from the Americans. Kaiser is dead. Okay, yeah. I believe in the real timeline this is how long he lasted too. He lasted till 1941. Ooh, a lot of Norwegian convoys sunk there. Okay, good. My armies in Vietnam have organized, so now I can actually shrink their front lines a little bit so that they aren't as overstretched, and then I can actually, start going on the offensive. Which your job will literally just be to push straight on to the coast. Yay! It looks like the initial Indo-Chinese Union offensive got a lot of troops trapped behind the front line, so I'm happy about that. Those are 5 divisions that my wonderful Siamese allies will take care of. Researching more air doctrines. I'm researching all the good stuff. More artillery. My submarines are doing their jobs. Okay. Oh. Yeah, New Guinea is just it's just a horrible place to fight in. Some destroyers there. Okay. Attack all along the front. Yeah, I think with our troop concentrations we should be relatively fast to Ooh, we have some extra naval factories. Oh, yay. Let me feel like I have a lot of convoys, but I feel like I do need more subs available. There's just so many things happening that I need to constantly be aware of. Okay, let's start building an intelligence agency in and around Canberra. And I think I am also going to want one in Moscow because I am very worried about Russia. What Russia will do if once it has once if and when. What? Oh God! Why? God, these wars keep merging and it's dumb, and it's so dumb. This is all just yeah. These wars keep just merging with each other, and it's so silly. Oh no, I lost one torpedo plane. How terrible. Let's see. I think I can honestly just tell them just to advance all the way, and that'll be fine. Because I think at this point, there's not a lot of yeah, let me just take care of the legation cities really quick. One extra some extra convoys never hurt anyone. Yes, lots and lots of rubber in these territories I have taken. So I think I am actually now going to be a world leader. Well, technically not me, because most of the rubber is controlled by my various allies. But yes, now that the oh God. All these wars, all these ridiculous wars that keep happening. God, I am so tired of, I am so tired of having to see every 5 seconds another series of wars being declared. And everyone joins everyone else's war. God. Alright then. Let's see if we can just, take care of all these random islands that I still need to, like, arrange separate naval invasions for. Oh, oops, that's the problem. There we go. Oopsie daisy. Heh. Alright then. You can go back on. Yeah, I had to pull one of my fleets back. This is the joy of having lots of friends, is that I was able to pull my fleet back, one of my scouting squadrons back to repair in Manila, instead of having to, sail all the way back to Japan to for repair. Okay, let's get rid of all your regions so I can put you where I need you to be. My main fleets are still based in out of Singapore. But let's get this going. We're going to need to be here, here, and here to start with. Oh, and technically here and here. Well, there's no way we're going to get all of these at once, but hopefully this will at least, kind of let us focus on... this will at least let us focus on starting to drive the Well, not the Allies. They're not the Allies. They're the Entente. Well, the war in Vietnam seems to be going pretty well for now. Guinea wants to sign us a pact of non-aggression. Baratia Commune wants us to sign a pact of non-aggression. What? Oh, I see what's going on. France, national France is just having to deal with a ton of revolts in its African holdings, which surprises no one, to be honest. Yay, Zaibatsu factory construction. There's something else I wanted to do. Oh, I'm gonna wait on Operation Ichigo until I'm ready to focus on actually going for until I'm ready to actually go for the war in China. I want to be able to concentrate some troops there before I do that. Wow, these Indo-Chinese troops behind the lines are holding up a lot of guys. Oh, the enemy has air superiority somewhere? Oh, well, air parity, it's okay. I think once I secure these islands, I'm gonna start like doing air raids on Northern Australia, which of course is something that happened in real life. Yeah, New Guinea looks like New Guinea shall fall pretty quickly. I don't think you need to sortie the entire fleet to, you know, sink a few convoys. But what do I know? I'm not the commander of the Imperial Japanese Navy. Okay, you aren't needed for... We'll do Fiji later. Let's do this first. Oh, right. Let's remove you so we can at least focus on the regions we actually are necessary for now. Similarly, you guys can launch whatever operations you can. Most of these islands should fall pretty quickly. I'm not expecting a lot of resistance here. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, that's a lot of convoys sunk. I really need... I didn't expect that I would have to continue improving my oil refining, since I thought I would have, you know, enough oil to not have to worry about that, but I guess I do. Because apparently I'm losing just... I guess, well, surprising no one, the Navy burns a lot of oil. What a shocker. Peru has collapsed, okay. Oh wow, that is a big convoy of... Whose ships are these? I don't actually know whose ships these... Oh, are these Indo-Chinese convoys? That... War truly makes for strange bedfellows. Indo-Chinese convoys being escorted by Australian cruisers, getting torpedoed by Japanese submarines and attacked by Japanese aircraft carriers. Such is life. Okay, Saigon. Iran has declared war on Afghanistan. Okay, the oil situation's becoming a problem. Turns out even with all the oil in the world, there are still issues to deal with. I guess I'm going to need to import more oil to deal with this situation. Because my oil supplies are kind of bad. Thankfully, I do have plenty of friends willing to sell me oil, but Pacific States has lots of oil they're willing to sell me. Oh dear. Die 5. What army number am I on now? I've lost count. I think I'm on 6. These guys will be necessary for later. I want to, you know, start beefing up the northern forces actually. So I'm actually going to upgrade these guys to full-scale infantry divisions. It'll take a while because I don't have enough artillery to fully outfit them, but I want these guys to be ready. I want to mobilize those guys to be ready in case of, you know, Russian shenanigans. I'd rather have them be full-fledged divisions and spend the time now getting them ready than anything else. It's quite interesting, actually, because historically, the Imperial Japanese Army was always really, really focused on the idea of that it would have to fight a second big war with Russia. And it's... I don't want to get too into talking about the particulars of specific history right now, even though that's kind of what I said what I wanted to do on this channel. So yeah, I will talk about it. Never mind, forget what I just said. Okay. Just join. I spelled that wrong. So yeah, one of the interesting things to really think about is that because the army was really, really concerned about the possibility of a second war with Russia, and it would be this big. They wanted this to be, yay, sinking more Australian ships. The army wanted this to be the big war that would forever deal with the threat of communism against Japan. Now, of course, things didn't necessarily go that way for them. What else do I need? What else do I need? I was looking at something here. I've got that. I've got that. Yeah, let's get some better convoy escorts. I feel like I need those. But yeah, so actually, one interesting way to think about it is that the Imperial Japanese Army, in many ways, wanted to go to war with China, wanted to squeeze the concessions it could out of China, get the economic concessions out of China, in order to provide it with the industrial base it needed to, actually fight a war with the Soviet Union. Now, of course, that kind of backfired a little bit. I want to continue to land reform. The land reform is something very important for playing Japan and Kaiserreich, because getting rid of that poor land use modifier is quite useful. But yeah, so it's really the war with Russia is kind of should be a historical inevitability from it's kind of one of those things that reasserting itself in the Kaiserreich timeline. And yeah, one of the things I like the best about the Kaiserreich timeline is that, you know, so many things that ended up kind of being backwaters or forgotten about a little bit in the real timeline kind of get to reassert themselves a little bit in Kaiserreich, which I really like. A lot of people who... Oh, what the hell? Yeah, a lot of individuals who, you know, who died in the original timeline are alive in Kaiserreich. A lot of people who were very influential in the real timeline are dead in Kaiserreich. Like, my favorite example in, I don't mind if they sell. That's fine. But yeah, so like, one of the big things is that in the Kaiserreich timeline, both Chiang Kai-shek and Himmler are... Chiang Kai-shek and Himmler, what am I talking about? Chiang Kai-shek and Mao are both dead. Yeah, they are just both gone. Okay, actually, there is something else I would like. I would like to start replacing my, actually, no. 1 second, let me, sorry, 1 second, let me just fix something. I want to see if I can upgrade my cruiser some, okay, radar 3. I want to upgrade these cruisers a little bit. Secondary Yeah, I just want to have these cruisers be a little more, yeah, be a little bit more upgraded. Let's see, so that will be the Agano Kai class of cruisers. Not even gonna actually change any of them, but I do want to start I do want to start replacing some of my older cruisers with new ships. So let me just arrange that really quick. Then I can move those. Then I can move the ships that were you know, I can move the ships that were originally meant for that were originally just that were originally my screening ships. I can move them into my anti-submarine role, which will strengthen my anti-submarine forces, and we'll all be happy. I have to micromanage a little bit in here just because there's so many small things I have to take. Okay, so let's take care of this. Okay, we will delete this order for now. Because honestly, I feel like all these troops, I'm gonna grab these islands as well, just to not just so I don't have to deal with them later. There'll be more air bases to help throttle off Bulgaria getting back in the war. I should be concerned because there are a lot of, I see a lot of what these look like Indian troops, moving. So I think I want to get some control going on over these islands, just so, the the Dominion of India is big and has a lot of people in it. So I would like them to not be able to get those troops to me, to like where I would actually have to fight them. Well, this stupid encirclement is still holding out. What was up with you guys? Oh. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So it looks like France has lost its colonial holdings in Africa. Yeah, so we have seen some forced decolonization here. France has been basically forced to, much like the original timeline, France has given up most of its African holdings in exchange for just holding on as tight as they can to Algeria. Uh, Yeah, okay. Well, the good news is that it seems to have good progress on the Vietnam front. Vietnam, I don't know how much longer they'll last, but it doesn't look like they can last much longer. I'm pushing them back pretty hard. They've taken Saigon. How far closer are they to capitulation? No, they're about halfway there. It can't be, yeah. Honestly, I don't think I need to worry too much about that. I can just, okay, I actually need someone to go here and just walk into each of these provinces so I can take them. The rest of you can focus on taking care of this one division. It's not even actually like properly defended or anything, but I have to do it. Okay. Alright, let's take care of these small islands here. Stage out of Java. Yep, that's one. Okay. New Guinea is now secure, at least. Which means, once I take care of these and I get some aircraft here, I can refocus for moving, that's a bit far south. No wonder I'm out of gas. No wonder I'm out of fuel. Oh, that's a lot of convoys. Okay, well, in any case, things are looking up, I think. Let's see, what do I need more production of? You know what I should probably start building? I should probably start learning what an anti-tank gun is if I'm gonna fight the, if I'm gonna have to fight the Russians later. Well, if I get a, if I can get, when I get a resource slot, that's what I'll do. Oh, perfect. What did I just... I will start learning what anti-tank guns are, because I feel like will need those. Oh dear. Low manpower. Okay, let me... Oh yeah, okay. I guess that's what happens when you keep putting men into the military without really, thinking about it. Let's... Yeah, extensive conscription is about as far as I want to push my, No. I do... Oh! I sank His Majesty's Canadian ship Drake. Okay. Oh, why is there only one of you? I want both of you to go land here, and then go here. Number one, the first guys, you will, well, we will have a staging campaign. Three to land here. Three to land here. Yeah, and I've been spending a lot. One of the things I did is I started building up an airfield in here and a naval base here so that I could support the future campaign south against against the against the Australians. Well, I guess here it's not Australia, it's Australasia. So it's a combination of the two. It's kind of cute, isn't it? I guess two of... Ah, yes. That's fine, actually. Continue... Oh, yes. A little bit of culture here. Marine-chan to Kaigun-kun. Little Kaigun-kun. Little Marine and Kaigun... And Fleet-kun? I guess so. Or the sailor. I guess that's a better translation. Boku wa Nihongo ga jouzu desu ne. I'm still learning. I'm trying to learn Japanese. I know it's weird to be someone who specializes in Japanese history and literally likes Japanese history, but not speak Japanese. But I'm learning. I am trying. I am trying my best. Oh no. But yeah, yeah, no, it's really interesting. Japan is one of the really interesting things about Japan in this period is that um is that it does have such just wide divide between how it presents itself as like this modern industrial. Oh no, I lost the convoy. Yeah, how it presents itself as like this modern industrial power, but at the same time there is so much in the way of there is just so much in the way of kind of, I guess, rural poverty, I guess I would call it. Um, yeah, while I'm talking about this, let me just reorganize some aircraft a little bit. Let's see, let's see. I am going to start. Well, actually, I want more port strikes. Strategic bombing of. Well, I want all of those intact. So let's just start by strategic. Let's take out any forts that they might be able to use, as well as hitting anything. But yeah, but um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, but yeah, one of the really interesting about Japan is that there's a classic story of how the first Zero fighter that came off the Mitsubishi assembly lines, the prototype, ended up being taken to the airfield where it would launch from by an ox cart. And that really kind of illustrates just the divide that existed between rural Japan and the kind of the world power Japan. And those two kind of existing alongside each other kind of really sets the stage for a lot of what makes Japan in World War II just so interesting. One of one of my extensive land reform. Let's just get that out of the way. Yeah, one of the more interesting ideas I always hear is that Japan. We always hear about how Japan modernized, but in some ways it's easier to say that Japan tricked everyone into thinking it modernized, which there's some truth to that, I feel. Oh, that was fast. Bulgaria already lost the war, didn't they? They already fought and lost the war against Oh, I should start learning what mechanized things are, shouldn't I? Those will be handy. Yeah, especially if I am going to have to fight Russia, mechanized troops will be very handy. I was hoping that this middle army would like break through so that there would be base. Well, actually, I guess I have kind of almost cut Vietnam in half. Hmm. I'm not sure if I should I'm not sure what I should do. Whether I should start by just if should I try and okay. You guys just go and grab these islands really quick. But yeah, I'm debating if what I should do is should I ooh, actually yeah, these would be handy too. Amphibious tanks to make my marines even deadlier. Hehehehe. Yeah. Finally getting these industrial focuses out of the way. Probably about the time when I don't need them anymore. I can probably upgrade these to armored car recon, just so I'm using some of my things. Then I can also start putting some armored cars into my cavalry divisions, because they are going to be my yeah, I know, I need more armored cars. But yeah, my cavalry divisions are going to be my how I manage my occupied territory, so I'm going to need more of those. Yeah, I guess I am industrializing faster than I need to, so I can just put all that into that. I have more factories. Wow, I have more factories than I know what to do with right now, which is a very weird thing to say as, you know, Japan. But I guess there's a lot... Oh, okay. Well, I guess I found where the Dutch fleet was hiding. Okay, so that's two more. Let's get some air bases built here so I can, yes, I am planning on building a massive array of radar stations throughout my colonial holdings, my islands, so that will help me in case I do have to fight a war with America. I will be ready. Just put a level 2 airbase here. What I actually want to do here is I just want to have more aircraft patrolling off the Australian coast to, you know, stop any potential escape from that angle. Oh! Well, look at that. HMAS Hood, sunk by a few Japanese destroyers. Didn't even get to go out against a, against the big ships this time. That's okay. Alright then. Let's now we have to do here, which means I'm also probably going to need to move the battle fleets from Singapore to Rabaul, where just in case they are actually needed out here. Oh my god, there are just so many the Royal Navy is just hiding out everywhere, isn't it? Oh yay, I have broken through, which means that these guys are now essentially in a giant pocket consisting of like half of Vietnam, which I will hopefully now be able to just roll up. Yeah, so you guys are now going to focus on just pushing north. You guys are also going to focus on just, you know, pushing north. That's what I need, actually, so... I'm actually not going to have an army. I am just going to add these guys to the defense force in northern Siberia. I think I might train another Marine division. And oh, why not? Let's get another, let's get more tanks going too. Since I'm actually caught up now. These are pretty small. Honestly, these are very small tank units. But, really, this is Asia. You can't really support much more than that on what is available out here. Oh, whoopsie daisy, that's why the fleet is busy. It is also patrolling out here. You don't need to do that anymore. You just need to focus everything on... I don't like how I'm struggling to kind of control my own coasts. I guess it's kind of weird that this is the situation I am in. But I guess I am on the offensive, and I think so long if I am putting pressure on, you know, if I am putting pressure on them in the right way, then it doesn't really matter that it doesn't necessarily matter too much that okay, well, the African colonies don't want non-aggression pacts with me anymore. That makes sense. Promote investment in the Princely Federation. That'll be a good source of resources later. Yep, just going to start sweeping up every... Let's give these guys instructions, technically. The Yokohama incident, what? Well, that's unfortunate. I guess maybe we aren't so happy-go-lucky Japan after all. And there actually is, you know, problems. Okay, you guys, I need you. I'm going to bring these guys south. They are going to become garrisons in Rabaul mostly, because they are going to be the exploitation force. So if I land in New Zealand, which I am still not sure I'm going to do. Meanwhile, you guys, I actually have a... Oh god, I'm torn. Do I want to press home against Australia and try to land in Australia? Or do I want to try and do something in China? I feel like I should do something in China. Well, actually, no, I can't use the Marines in China anyway. So you guys will just stand by, I guess? For when I inevitably have to, yeah, guess start preparing for that, because that's definitely going to need to happen. Alright guys, you go take care of that. Well, I guess we start preparing. How is my production of those new cruisers I wanted anyway? They still haven't finished the first ones yet. That's fine. That's fine. Alright then. Okay, we'll close off this pocket. I might actually detach some divisions to go help. I don't know what the, oh, now I bypassed that. I don't know why it took so long. Japan, Siam had been in the fold for a long time. Yeah. Once I take care of this, I'll probably send some divisions to go help them wipe out whatever the hell this situation is. All the while, I'm going to continue just moving north to finally end this war in Vietnam. Then I can move these troops, I think, to China. Then I can launch Operation Ichigo. I think, 12 divisions will be enough to take Australia and New Zealand. 1942. Alright, that's quite a few Indo-Chinese troops that are... Yeah, Kaiser... Yeah, it's kind of... It do be like that sometimes, doesn't it? Although, to be fair, we aren't necessarily... They did win the guerrilla war. The original kind of the equivalent to the Vietnam War would be the Indo-Chinese revolt against the Germans. And in that case, they did in fact win. They did manage to eject the Germans from Vietnam, which is quite a achievement when you think about it. Okay, so let's do some rearrangements. Okay, so you guys. Okay. Then half of you guys will go to take care of this stupidity, where apparently the entire Siamese army can't deal with a single pocket of, you know, can't deal with a single pocket of Vietnamese troops. And the rest of you will get in position for the final push on Hanoi. Just constantly torpedoing convoys. That is all I do with my life, is I torpedo convoys for a living. You would think... Yes, you guys are also needed for... The invasion of Auckland is not going to be a one-and-done affair, guys. It's going to take some effort. So we're going to need to actually work on this together. Oh, I can push down this tree too. So many things where it's just, you know... I also want to just, you know, skip a generation of warships, so I'm going to start researching here. So I can just skip these and move straight to the modern ones. I also want more, I'm going to need more, I need more of my, my little patrol boats. 30 isn't enough to handle all the sea lanes that I have to cover. I need more. Okay, well that was easy. Oh dear, so there goes Austria. Germany is probably gonna be... Oh my god, yeah, Germany's gonna end up getting squished at this point. This map is hideous, by the way. I just want to reiterate that. Okay, the Canadians are continuing to throw away their manpower by random landings in, by landing repeatedly in Britain and dying constantly. But that is just the norm for Canada and Kaiserreich. Okay, let's finally close this pocket, guys. You guys have been fighting this since the beginning of the war. These 5 divisions of Vietnamese troops have been stuck here since, you know, the war broke out. So let's just wrap this up already. Okay, finally. That took so long. No, I do not need Lend-Lease support from Malaya. Ah, logistics. My mortal enemy. But I guess if the Republic of China collapses, then I will be able to open up a second front against the Beijing government. That'll be nice. But let's start producing some of these too, because I think we're gonna need them. I think we can step down light tank production a little bit. I don't think we need that many light tanks running around. I think we will probably need mechanized equipment and anti-tank guns, though. Yep, soon enough we'll be able to finish the land reform. Oh look, bicycle infantry, how cute! I don't know how I want to do this. Do I want to... I guess I can also land here in Wellington. I guess that makes sense, right? Take the North Island, that's where most of the population lives. That's the most important part of New Zealand, the North Island. Then I can, Oh, right. I actually need... So I should probably bring in some actual air support for that. I will need actual, you know, tactical bombers. I'll probably also need heavy fighters to kind of make sure I keep the airways clear. Yeah, I can't actually do that, but I can at least try to have air superiority here until I take air bases in New Zealand proper. What the hell is this? Oh my god, oh, there is actually a Beijing government fleet. I kind of forgot about that. That didn't matter. 1 second while I actually deal with this information that I did not know about, that I probably should really deal with, because this is actually very concerning. First things first, you guys now get naval strike and port strike missions. Well, actually, you're land-based. I'm going to bring some naval bombers in here to patrol the Yellow Sea, because this is actually concerning if there are just, you know, random... if the Chinese fleet is actually able to operate in the, is able to operate, you know, unopposed. Okay, so recon to spot things. Then I need, where are my brand? I have my upgraded naval bombers. Yeah, there they are. There we go, okay. This should hopefully, you know, deal with the... Okay, well... I guess this is good. I do kind of want to, get rid of that. I would rather get rid of these, concerns. Oh! Converted heavy carrier full. HMAS Furious. Well, the Australian Navy is pretty much gone. Oh my god. So many things going on. Yes, I am indeed crippling their navy very, very well. Actually, I think I can... Actually, no. Yeah, not actually all my forces are not actually properly engaged in the Indochina. Let me just fix that a little bit. You no longer need to have such a wide front. You can focus. Oh wait, no, you can have that province. You can just. That's dive 4. You actually can be reassigned. I think I want you in China now. I can start juggling around troops for the inevitable, for the wars that need to be fought. Alright, so now that you guys actually have that, your orders are just to push to Hanoi. Just keep attacking. You... I want you on standby in Korea, because I will undoubtedly need you once I actually start pushing hard, and the front opens up a little bit more. Yeah, if Republic of China collapses, then I can use the armies in the south to just start pushing into the southern flank of the Beijing government. That'll probably help. That'll probably be more effective for me in the long term anyway. All right then. So I've almost wrapped up in Indochina. I'm beginning to step up the war in China, and I will also begin my operation against Australasia. Ooh, yay! Amphibious tanks. Those will be handy. But I do not have time to build those right now. I need to focus on getting my next generation of warships ready. Yay, I guess I won a staggering victory against them. I am losing a lot of dive close air support attacking the fleet, but I guess I am inflicting damage on them, so that's good. And, well, I think I'm okay in terms of aircraft losses, so... What? I actually... Okay, more stuff is happening in Africa. Oh dear, how is Germany doing? Wow, the Austrians are making a comeback. Oh, that's what's happening. Okay. I actually don't know which way Europe is going to fall, because it looks like there's a comeback in Italy. But yeah, let's just keep doing what I'm doing over here. Let's try to knock Australia out of this war. And there's one way to do that. Begin the landings. The Japanese Marines will storm ashore in New Zealand, and we'll see if this works. This is kind of appropriate music. Let's see what's waiting for us here. Apparently nothing. I guess... Oh, I don't actually know where the... I guess... Okay. I don't even think I'll need to land the actual troops, the actual army here. I can probably just take over New Zealand with the Marines. Okay. I guess that'll be that was easy. That was much easier than I expected. I guess there's just, you know, no... What's my current focus? Okay, Pacific. Yeah, I'll get to that later. I think it's ready. I think it's time for Operation Ichigo. Yeah, it looks like the Republic of China is making a comeback, which I guess is good because it means probably the Beijing government is running out of troops, maybe? Daitori Rikugun. More Marines, always good to have, right? I do have an armored leader here I just saw, so I am going to put you in charge of the first tank division of the first tank corps. Huh. The war in what was that? That was a naval battle sound, but I have no idea where it came from. Oh wait. Okay, I think I should really focus on, I think I really need to focus on, start stepping up the war effort in China. Oh, is that sound effect? Oh my god, are they at, oh my god, the Dominion of India is landing in Colombo. I might actually have to do something about this. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I actually have, that's actually a counterattack that I actually have to respond to. Oh my god. In any case, Operation Ichigo, let's go. Oh yeah, they're ashore. That is interesting. Let's see if the, wow. I might actually lose some islands. I might actually have to respond to this. They may have to actually redeploy to respond to this. Oh, I traded, Sri Lanka for, you know, New Zealand. I'll call that a win. Alright then. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, the biggest problem right now with the China front is that it is so narrow. Usually what I would do is I would land elsewhere and expand that way, but I can't really do that. Or, oh, hold on, I might actually be able to hold on in, hold on here. That'll be a surprise. I guess I should have expected something, some kind of counterattack. Ah, okay, there are New Zealand forces who exist. Interesting. There are, in fact, soldiers in New Zealand. Doesn't look like there's very many, though. And they are seeming to be falling back constantly. Okay. Alright, let's just do this quickly. I'm gonna get a Fate of Siam. A Fate of Vietnam event anyway. Yep, there we go, there we go. Well, I have now... Okay, good job, Ceylon. You were able to resist a landing by the Dominion of India. Good job, you. I'm glad I didn't start panicking pulling my troops out. Well, I don't actually have troops there, just aircraft. Okay, so that's one war out of the way. Yep, there I go. That's something I need to do. The Fate of Indochina. We will create a large Indo-Chinese puppet government, which is exactly what I would like. Who will be a happy and productive part of my economic sphere. There we go. And the Indo-Chinese Federation, another happy member of the co-prosperity sphere. But I still need to, you know, have the front lines here ready. Because I know you will be mainly focused on... I actually don't know the name of that river that flows through Hanoi, so I don't actually know how to describe what his frontline area responsibility is, but yes. But yeah. Well, of course they agreed. Of course they would have agreed. There's no reason why they wouldn't have. Going to upgrade these guys to have mechanized infantry instead. I think I will also increase the amount of medium tanks in my army. Handy. Maybe I will do that later, but not right now. Oh, I never actually did this. I forgot about that focus. Don't really feel the need to, especially if, although it would, yeah, it would, I don't want to do that quite yet. I do not want to open up another front in the war quite yet. Not quite yet. Where did all my where are all the aircraft I just based? Oh, they went here. Where they actually can't reach them, so why don't you rebase to here where you actually can do some good? Yay! Yay! Zhang Zuolin, supported by me, has entered Beijing. The fall of Beijing. Alright then. I actually have something I want to do. I want to see if maybe my new mechanized divisions can actually do some good. Oh. Zaibatsu corruption. They're only in a co-prosperity sphere, so I don't think... I think I'm pretty safe, to be honest. Well, to be fair, that is not really my... Maybe that's a bad thing to say. Maybe that's a bad thing to say. Maybe being overconfident is kind of a bad meme for Japan, now that I think about it. So maybe I shouldn't say that I feel safe. Oh wait, this is... Whoops. Maybe I shouldn't be overconfident about my decisions. Oh, what's going on in America? Oh, this is interesting. Huh. Mexico's involved in the war now. I didn't even notice that. So Mexico is pushing into the south. Unfortunately, that means they are interrupting my steel supply. Hmm. Let's stop our offensive for now while I get the tanks in position, see what happens there. Alright then. Wuhan is the next target. Now look, the Filipinos are bringing their troops home. Alright then. While this is going on, let's start this shenanigans. Beginning the invasion of Australia. Land mostly on the east coast. Alright then, we'll wait for you to build up your stockpiles a little bit before I begin the attack. Oh goody, hold on, let me just do some quick reorganizing here because some of my ships are being completed. Ah yes, that's why. Slowly but surely, things are happening. These are just convoy battles. I don't know why I'm getting the full, like, alarm about these. Oh, wow. Yay. Are the, Alright, let's see how this attack goes. Ah, the Dominion of India is trying to land in Sri Lanka again. Let's see if my tanks can actually do anything. And on that note, I think these guys are all going to be ready to, well, you know what? Commence the operation. See what awaits us on Australian shores. Oh, Switzerland's entered the war. Huh. Okay, so... Okay, not much change there. That could be interesting for France. Okay, France... The Entente is pushing back against France, but there is still and they're actually... Okay. They are pushing back against the Russians. Maybe I won't maybe I'll have to worry more about a resurgent Germany than Russia, but that's actually fine. I'm okay with that. But I just want the Entente to end this war with me so I don't have to deal with this stupidity anymore. So I can focus on China. So I can just focus on knocking China out of the war. On winning in China. Oh, looks like we got a breakthrough actually. That's actually exactly what I was waiting for. More room to actually move and deploy troops. Oh wait, Shanxi's in this war too, so I can't just pin them up against the Shanxi frontier. Oh, wait a second. It's not my breakthrough, I don't think. I guess the Pacific states are kind of suffering because they're losing a lot of. I can't buy a lot of steel from them. I think the Entente Navy is so crippled that it doesn't matter that I'm going to, you know, import steel from Germany. It's not like they can do anything about it. Although if I start losing a lot of convoys on that trade route, maybe I'll stop. Oh. Oh dear. Okay. It looks like one of my invasions actually failed. There actually are a lot of troops in Australia. Oh dear. This is going to be a problem. This is actually a very big problem because I made an aggressive landing near Canberra, and if I don't have a port, I can't actually support this army, and I'm going to lose a corps of Marines. I should have been paying attention to this. I really should have been paying attention to this. Okay, but let's see. Let's try to rush this so I can get some supply to them. Oh wait, no, there's a port just south. You attack here. You attack here. Because actually, honestly, Canberra is not the most important thing. but I just need to prevent you guys from reinforcing. I guess I can make Townsville my main landing point and advance from there. But let's have another go at Sydney. Okay, it doesn't look like there's a lot of troops in Australia, but there's some. There's enough to resist my attack. Maybe now that I've landed and they're gonna have to start, actually, yeah. Looks like there's not a lot because they basically just have one division each. Yeah, it looks like they just have like one division each, probably just trying to contain, so I don't think there's a lot of troops in Australia. But I think there's enough that these landings are in fact contested. Okay, let's try to expand the Townsville perimeter so I can maybe consider committing troops there. And if I can secure this port south of Canberra, I can oh, I should also double check what's going on in China. Oh, the tanks are in fact breaking through. Okay. This is the fun part right now, where I have to juggle war on like 3 different fronts. Okay. Okay. You're turning south now. What our goal is, we're going to try to have a pocket here. We're going to try to pocket these groups of Chinese forces. Okay, so that's just a naval base. That's just a naval base. It's not, in fact, actually a port. Okay, try it again, Sydney. Okay, looks like I will be able to... Okay, let's select half of these. We will select half of these guys to reinforce the landing in Townsville. And the other half I will save for when I have a stronger foothold in the south. These are important things to be concerned about. These are critical moments. But yeah, second round at landing in Sydney. Oh wow, I'm actually losing convoys sailing literally around the world to bring steel from Germany, but that's okay. So I didn't get the pocket, but I did get something else which I really, really wanted, which is a much longer front to engage in China. Iran declared war on the Russian state. That is an interesting thing. Maybe this will be... Huh, that'll be interesting. Iran's actually pretty big. Iran's actually quite big. This could be very interesting for Russia. Okay, it looks like Sydney... Oh, the Shanxi clique wasn't actually in the war? Oh, damn it, this is going to slow everything down. Denmark has capitulated? What's going on? I don't actually understand what's going on in China right now. I really don't actually understand what's going on in China at all right now. Alright, now no, I'm quite clear that I am wasting resources. Okay. Germany is probably a bad place to buy steel from. It's just too far away. Who can I buy steel from that's closer? Priorities, right? Priorities. Oh, oops, that was not the right resource. Oh, shit. That was my naval build-up budget. Step up the war effort. Bonsai, bonsai, bonsai. Land reform complete. Okay, well, I'm at least able to supply my troops in and around Canberra now. Alright, you guys will... Okay, fine. If this is the situation we find ourselves in, then I will... Okay, the Marines will take... Okay, I'm just gonna I'm gonna focus on holding on in Canberra, holding enough while I expand my position in and around Townsville. If I can start drawing in if I can start drawing in Australian forces there. Oh, cute, torpedo cruisers. I didn't know. Oh, that's what they are. Okay, that's good. That is very good. The fighting in China is getting... Okay, the Shanxi clique being in the war makes my life a little harder. Oh, almost there. If I can just... If I can... Okay. Oh, wait, no, that's not going to be a pocket because the Shanxi clique's in the war. Never mind. Oh, well. That's annoying. That's very annoying. Never mind. The Dominion of India is just going to keep throwing troops at Ceylon, isn't it? But I guess Ceylon can hold on for itself. So there are 3 proper divisions in Sydney. That's probably why I wasn't able to take it directly. Oh, and I also probably... Oh god, it's just out of range. I'm not sure if this would actually help or not. Yeah, I can't actually support operations in Australia from my current air bases. So my troops are on their own without air support until I can actually, you know, bring in realistic amounts of I'm sinking submarines at least. Sinking lots of submarines and still picking off the occasional convoy. How are my submarine flotillas doing? Oh, I got a lot of back... Okay, I do have a lot of backup submarines now. That's good. Switzerland and France are just constantly going to be going at it. Oh dear, they're pushing into Germany now. But they are also pushing back. I don't actually know how to feel about the situation in Europe at all. But yes, this is actually, you know, this is actually quite good. These are open plains, and this is where the China plain opens up, and I do actually have, you know, some space that I can potentially operate against. And I can again edit these armies a little bit so that they have more reasonable front lines. Okay, so Yamashita, your objective is going to be to push into Shaanxi. Maybe start pushing into the mountains a little bit. It'll be slow going, it'll be painful, but it'll be important. You, on the other hand, Adachi Hatazo, will have to advance. Will lead the advance south. Which is the most important part of it. Might even start bringing... I do have other armies I can bring in to reinforce if I need to. Oh, dear. Oopsie daisy, I accidentally trained a, infinite series of tank cores. That's not what I want to do. Okay, maybe now if I attack simultaneously from the land and the sea, I will actually be able to take Sydney, and that will be a big enough opening to start committing the rest of the ground troops. Just arranging forces a little bit because I have to do this. Don't think there's actually much left in Australia. I think like most of their forces are concentrated around Sydney. Alright, there we go. Got that going on. Let's start getting some new ship modules too. So I can start designing once I, get all that. I can get some I can just flat out build much better ships. Alright, then Socialist Republic of Italy has capitulated. So that's interesting. Oi, oi, where are you going? I guess that's a pocket of that's an Australian division in a pocket. Okay. Alright, let's advance south. You guys can advance west and see what we can do. Maybe I should have waited to launch the supporting attack until, the other Marines were actually like off the shore ready to land. Okay. Okay. One last go at Sydney. If this fails, I'm gonna commit everything to the just pushing in from the north. I think that's gonna work much better. These guys can hold out here, but yep, that failed again. Alright, then let's just bring everything. Let's just bring everybody in here. Okay. Well, I've got a pretty strong foothold in Australia. But, I mean, it's the part of Australia that no one actually lives in, so say what you will about that. I like to think that these guys are just now responding to my invasion. Alright, let's push. See if we can push all the way to Darwin. I think we could probably do that. You guys, on the other hand, are pushing to Brisbane. Once, you know, everyone actually gets here. I probably need to upgrade the port in, yeah, this is going to need to be a bigger port if it, is going to actually support the operations I need to conquer Australia from. Oh dear. Okay, then. Well, that, I guess, solves that plan. Um... God, I hope the Princely Federation's ready for this. I really hope they're ready for this. I don't know if they're ready for this. This is going to be a problem. This is going to be a huge, huge problem. Huh. That just goes to war. I don't want to go to war with them. I will do that, though. Well, this bodes ill. Oh, well, on the one hand, Italy has been reunited, but oh dear, the French are pushing deep into Germany. On the plus side, it looks like I'm finally starting to just get the breakthroughs I needed to in China. So maybe the war in China will end faster than I expected. So Mongolia is also in this war now. Oh, the Princely Federation is pushing back. Oh dear, but I might actually be about to lose Colombo. That is okay. If I do lose Ceylon, it won't be the end of the world. I can retake that island. You know, I will happily trade, I will happily trade, Australia for Ceylon. I think that would qualify as a good trade. Hmm. Venice? What? Oh, okay. What? Why did the two Sicilies break? Okay. I actually don't know. Okay. Fine. As they will. I don't actually understand what they're doing, but okay. Oh, it's 1943. I can research. Next year of industrial output. Yeah, it looks like the German collapse is starting. Okay. Relocate there. I can't wait for the... So, I'm very excited for the next wave of Hearts of Iron 4 when that upgrades. Because that, with the... Since they're adding, trains into it, that will be very, very nice for properly simulating how... Being a better simulator for how logistics works. Which I am very, very much looking forward to. It'll be much, much better than this situation right now where armies just, like, magically live off the land. And they actually have to, like, track their supply input. Okay, let's try an armored advance to Wuhan. Yeah, it looks like Germany is going to collapse sooner rather than later. That is unfortunate, to say the least. Well, I want to say unfortunate, but what it really is that it's less unfortunate, more, well, I wanted Russia to be tied up as long as possible fighting Germany is what it is. More tank cores lying around, which will always be handy to have. Oh, goody. Airfields. I can actually start moving, I can start bringing in aircraft. Looks like having substantial forces tied around the capital in Sydney are very good for distracting the Australians while I just, walk in from the north. And the Marines are actually doing a very good job too. Looks like I'll be able to form a little pocket around Darwin, I guess. That'll be handy. I would very much like to push on and form a pocket around Darwin right now, but it's looking like that might not happen. But in any case, maybe I can add a, I can add a new, carrier class. Well, I'm a couple new carriers. This will be fun. I've gotten a lot of new advancements, so this should be interesting. They get radar, carrier engine 3, secondary battery 3. More hangar space, because that's actually, I think that's better. Yeah, these look good. A young man's thoughts. It is spring. It is spring. Well, let's see. These should go to Kirubutai Daiichi, because that is where they will ultimately need to be. Steel shortages don't concern me because this ship production is not high priority. My priority is, above all, winning this war in China, which is proving to be very, very... I'm making advances, but it's still such a narrow front that it's hard to actually accomplish anything with. Carl? Oh dear. Huh. Prince Michael the First. King Prince Michael. Well, thank you. Oh, dear, that's not the right button. Thank you for watching. Those of you who have to go to bed, I understand it's getting late now. I'm probably going to stop pretty soon because I think I've accomplished most of what I wanted to have. Maybe I'll try to knock Australia out of the war first. Get that as well. Fall of Melbourne. Wait, that's not Melbourne. No. Brisbane, not Melbourne. I know geography. I know geography. Oh, I did not actually lose Ceylon. Yeah, this is a very interesting war in Europe. Huh. Oh, look at this. I might actually... This is cute. Okay. Look at this, everyone. It's a free... It is an opening into the south. And I think this is perfect for a grand offensive up here. It's going to be very, very poorly supplied, I acknowledge that, but I think the additional pressure will make it easier for my main advance to continue. We're gonna readjust this and change the plan. We're gonna focus on advancing to the Yangtze. And really closing up any pockets that are left behind by this armored advance. And hopefully, we will just be able to walk straight into Wuhan. You wanna go? Let's go. He says he's ready to go? Let's go. Yeah, my goal here is to try to break through here. And if I can form a big pocket here around Wuhan, that should be a lot of nationalist troops who are now going to be trapped there and unable to really do much. I don't think this is going to be a very... This offensive's not going to work out just because there's too little supply and it's into like the worst terrain imaginable. Yes, we're crossing a river, but the troops on the other side don't have anti-tank guns and can't really... The tank should carry it away. classic problem in China is that the logistics are not there to support the force concentrations necessary to actually, you know, accomplish anything. Oh, I did succeed in getting my Darwin pocket, I guess. Let's just manually try to close this pocket. Just keep advancing. That's just to, you know, keep the pressure off them. Yay! Okay. That can wait. I don't really need naval investment right now. I've got enough shipyards to do what I need. Alright, here's the breakthrough. Here's the breakthrough, here's the breakthrough, here's the breakthrough. Rush in, rush in, rush in, rush in, rush in, rush in, rush in. Keep attacking. Keep pushing. This could be big. This could be big. This could be like, this would be my first, oh, damn it. No, you, this will help fend off that attack. The infantry is moving up quite rapidly. I guess that's the one good news. No, damn it. This is gonna... they actually have anti-tank weapons. Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. But that doesn't mean I have to give up. I think I can aim for a slightly smaller encirclement. Maybe aimed, I think I aimed a little too big for what I could pull off. Although, maybe this will actually be handy. If I just reinforce, give him some more divisions, that might help him a little bit. Edit, not attack. No, I said edit. Oh, that's what. actually need to defend this because it looks like they're actually pushing back against me. That could be a problem. I'm short on steel, but I guess I can... Oh, God. I don't know what to... I guess I can keep, you know, building more aircraft, keep... Only worsening my steel problem, though. Australia's doing pretty well. Got my advances going on here. Yeah, this is good. That's a shit show. How? They're not close at all to capitulating. But, I'm almost to Wuhan. Wuhan will be a big thing if I can take that. Gone through the fortified area, it's just, you know, this frickin' mountains of hell that are gonna be impossible to take. Oh. Looks like the American Civil War is finally wrapping up in 1943. Took them long enough to figure for that to start, you know. Fall of Boston. That was very fast, actually. Okay, so it's still going on. It's still a three-way civil war, just that MacArthur is no longer around. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Whoops. I have totally forgot about espionage this game. I probably shouldn't have. That's not good. Is there a way to... Can I escalate the war? Maybe I should focus on espionage at this point, because this is becoming problematic, it looks like. Oh wow, their divisions are actually decent. They're actually like able to hold up to my tank attacks. But they don't have anything. They are just blocks of infantry, no additional equipment or anything. So I don't actually know what's going on there. Hmm. Hmm. An interesting conundrum. Oh, I haven't actually taken Darwin yet. Let's try this again. Looks like they're pulling more forces off to defend against my attack from the north, which means that actually I can probably walk into Sydney with the Marines already there. How close is Australia to capitulating? Again, not well. I guess that's because I haven't taken their capital or Sydney yet. Those are the two biggest victory points. Yeah, 20 victory points for 10 in Sydney. Yeah, the biggest one I've taken so far is Brisbane, which is worth 10. So yeah, Sydney is going to be the biggest prize. So if we can take that, that'll probably actually put a dent into their plans. The fall of Sydney. Yay. That finally took them long enough. Alright, now pursue and defeat them there. Alright then. I think the fall of Sydney is a perfectly good time to call it a break for today. Let me just order. This is just a contingency plan. This is just a contingency plan. Absolutely not actually planning to use these at all. But I have a feeling I'd rather build them than yeah, I have a feeling I'd rather build them than yeah, I'd rather build these now than have to worry about I'd rather build these now than not be trying to rush them later, just in case, you know, the Russians come a knocking. Just contingency plans. Just contingency plans. Just contingency plans. Okay, but yes, I think this will be a perfectly good time to call it for tonight. So let me start wrapping things up. Yeah, well, what a good time that was. We wiped out one war. but the 2 others are still in full swing. As always, I hope you enjoyed that stream, and please, if you did, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, give it a comment, and maybe follow me on Twitter, where I will be tweeting out what my next stream will be, and some interesting tidbits and other things about history, TTRPGs, and a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm interested in. In any case, I've been Lucien, and I have hoped you have enjoyed today's journey into the past via video games. Have a good evening, everyone!